Sound, amazing sound for today's, even in Europe with all regulations. This is crazy. So this is what we like. This is the V8 bi-turbo, 585 horsepower. Wow, this never gets old, this powertrain, and you can even hear the blow-off like in some sort of a rally car. One of my favorite cars for sure, and this is the new 2025 Mercedes-AMG SL 63 4MATIC Plus Roadster, and this is together with the GT, two most enjoyable cars for me personally, because essentially this car combines everything what I like. Performance first and foremost, sound, amazing sound for today's, even in Europe with all regulations. This is crazy. Third, design, and fourth, luxury, and fifth, actually new technology, new tech. So this is a complete package, we can say, and in this video we'll do brief overview of the spec, of the configuration of this car, and then we'll go for a drive. And special thanks to AMG Performance Center, Bratislava Lamar. Special thanks for having us here today with the new SL63. This is the Alpine Grey paint. You can see the SL LEDs. The car looks magnificent in this configuration. So many people are looking at this car. It's for me it's surprising. Maybe it's because of the configuration of the spec, but when I had the other car, the Hyper Blue, not Magno, metallic, with the brown interior, okay, I had some people look at it, but on this car I would say much more, especially in the city. So wow, I'm actually blown away how people love this configuration. So this is really modern paint, this sort of light gray shade. How amazing this car looks, like a shark, I would say. It has different design to the GT two-door, and this and the GT are on the same platform. This one is set up as a more luxurious cruiser, the GT as more as a performance car, but both of these are good for daily. Both of these are comfortable, but this one is more than the GT. So if you want more comfort, go for this one. You can also see the inlets here. Similar we have actually here, check out this sort of design elements in the actually Pro version of the GT63 Pro. We have actually similar design as here. This car also has the night package 2, so it has a extended night package. So both of these packages, with the extended night package 2, you get the grille in dark chrome. Also check out here AFFALTERBACH badge. And such a long bonnet, of course it's shorter than on the GT Roadster, the previous gen, which we can say this is a successor to this, also to the SL, so like to both of these cars. In this car we also have the CCBs, carbon ceramic brakes, with the bronze brake calipers, ventilated brake discs, and these matte black wheels with the silver outer rim, V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus badge. And let's open here. You can now check out the interior. This is crystal white manufacture and black, really beautiful white with a AFFALTERBACH logo here, AMG logo, diamond stitching, ventilating, heating, everything is here. Also the air scarf, so this blows hot air on your neck if you press here. Okay, 3 levels, it's very effective. I'm in shorts also, and outside is like 15 degrees Celsius. It's not hot right now, it's not cold, but I was driving in 12 degrees Celsius in the shorts. Like this, but I have hoodie because on my arms I get a little bit more cold than on my legs. And overall, if you put heating on an air scarf, this is really good. Even in 13, I would say maybe in 10 degrees Celsius, this should be okay. In shorts, which is crazy because you have this sort of cocoon with the windows, also with this wind deflector, which is manual, very effective. And you can fold it down and check out here, AMG logo, dark chrome, Mercedes and SL60. Wow, this sound, once again, really amazing. And the wing is retractable, so you cannot get a fixed wing like on the, let's say, the GT2 door. So let's check out here. Now if we retract, it's more flush, more like an elegant line, but if you deploy it, then it looks more, we can say, sporty. I like it both ways. I like it like this as well. The roof can be in different colors. Here it is in black. It can be like a red or gray. For this color I would go black or red. I think this is more like a sort of monochrome, not monochrome, but sort of in this area monochrome vibes. So a really nice one, and the silhouette really stunning for sure. So yeah, once again, let's check out the mechanism. We need to turn off the engine. Alright, so if you want to put the roof up and down from the key fob, the engine needs to be turned off. So you press the close button and now it will fold the roof. Very sophisticated mechanism. It looks really complicated. Check out the wires, everything. It's 3-layer insulated roof. Check it out. You have so many layers there. Insulation, waterproof, everything. And now windows go up. This for me is always like a miracle to look at this. Then we have like a gong when it's finished. This is a real glass. Okay, some have like a plexiglass, some cabriolets or roadsters. And now it looks more like a flush coupe roofline, and I like it both ways, this and without the roof. Some cars, cabriolets or roadsters with the roof don't look as good. This one does. So let's fold it back down because it's good weather. Good Wetter in German. Okay, check out the insulation. How complicated this looks. All wires, crazy. You can see like a felt material there. Wow. Okay, so it's pretty easy. It takes I don't know, like 15-20 seconds. It's pretty fast. Usually all the roofs for all cabriolets take that time. I think the minimal is like 10 seconds. So very easy and quick process. Also you can do this up to, this is seat ventilation, okay, up to 60 km per hour, like 53 miles per hour. And let's check out here the power plant. So this is what we like. This is the V8 bi-turbo, 585 horsepower. This is the combustion engine without any hybrid, so no, even not a mild hybrid, and certainly not a plug-in hybrid in this version. But we have a plug-in hybrid as an e-performance, which I'm really curious to try. That would have a hybrid system in the back, but this one does not have it. So this is just a combustion version. You can also get the 55, which is the same engine but less horsepower, so 476. Here is a person which handcrafted this particular engine, Mark Berends, almost like a Benz, but we did the Benz. Okay, so similar but different. Also, this is a Hot V setup, so 2 turbochargers on the top of the cylinder banks for better response. From 0 to 100 km per hour, 3.6 seconds. The 55 is doing this in 3.9 seconds. The reality is even a little bit faster, but overall a pretty fast car. Both of these, 55 and 63, are, we can say, very good in terms of performance. And certainly you wouldn't be slow even in the 55. My recommendation is, if you want, then go for the 55. So now we are getting a price reduction in many countries for the SL63 here. This one was list price to 55, around that, with the V80. price reduction on many SLs, so it makes a much better deal right now. AMG fuel filler cap, and you can see here the top speed with winter tires 270 km/h, 168 miles per hour. With summer tires 315 km/h, 196 miles per hour, and you should use 98 or more octane, but 95 is possible as well, E5 E10. Now let's check out the boot. So the boot is of course electric, and what you can do is you can put this away, but the roof needs to be up. Otherwise you have this sort of space. I think it's enough. For me personally, I was actually in IKEA with this exact car, and I put here underneath the roof ottoman box and curtains and what else, like a plaid. So many stuff I bought in IKEA. So still I didn't put I put one thing, like a slim one, under the seat, behind the seat, behind the passenger seat there, and I didn't put anything on the boxes because I didn't want to damage the leather, of course. Also here underneath you have other storage space and basic stuff basically for the car. Can lock it, close it, and this is for this section here, so you can fold it away and then you have more space, but the roof needs to be up. So yeah, I think it's time to go and experience this SL on the road. Alright guys, so welcome on board of this amazing SL63. Let's go for a drive. Sunset drive. It's the sun is setting, so we can go and do sunset drive. It's now 22 degrees, but it's getting chilly quickly. At midnight last night it was only 13 degrees Celsius. So we can turn on the air scarf, which will blow hot air on our neck. That is actually really useful in this scenario, because directly here from this point it's actually blowing hot air on your neck, and that is so nice. But if you have 3 levels, the level 3 might be too much, so that's why I really prefer to use level 1, and then when it gets colder I do 2 and then 3. But for right now level 1 is enough. And I've been driving the new SL for the past couple of days, and it was, and still is, because I'm still driving, it's so enjoyable, and I'm really struggling to pick which car I like more, the SL63 or new GT63. By the way, I also turned on the heating. Now on 25 degrees is too much, so let's lower it to 24. And this car is, I would say, perfect for what it is. It's really the best blend, I would say, between the sports car and Grand Tourer, because for me Grand Tourer, it could get boring because it's too comfortable, it's too soft, it's wallowy, it's squishy. But on the other end, this is just perfect blend. It's right amount sporty, it's right amount comfortable, and you get all of the luxury here in the car. So it's really really the fantastic blend. What I would like to see maybe in the future is SL63 Pro, like we have a Pro GT. But I'm not sure personally how many people would actually be interested in this kind of version. So yeah, that is really what I personally would like to see, because I really enjoy driving without the roof, but I would like to have something more sporty. So essentially like was before the GT, the GTR Roadster, like it was before. So this kind of product. But GTR Roadster was even more sporty than this car, so that's why now it's even hot for my, okay, I turned it to level 2. Okay, so level 1 is enough for my neck, for the air scarf. So it literally gives you like a scarf from hot air around the neck. So I really wanted to drive two of these, the SL and the GT, as close as possible to each other. So now we get a true comparison between these two cars. So what I can tell you is, for me personally, it's more enjoyable to drive the SL than the GT, just the drive, and this is based on the fact that we don't have a roof. Because we don't have a roof, everything is more fun. So if you go to, let's say, race mode and you downshift and you hear the engine and exhaust that much more. When you are in GT, you have a metal roof above your head, and that kinds of blocks the whole emotions. You get the sound, of course, because it's a closed environment, but it's different sort of feeling than here with the open top. Also the wind, the airflow above your ear, the open elements when the sun is hitting your face, everything is really enjoyable for me personally. Alright, so we have the 43, that's 2.0-liter 4-cylinder. Then we actually have the 55, that's the entry-level V8. Then we have the 63, which is this car. Then there is a 63 e-performance, which is essentially the V8 and the plug-in hybrid, the performance plug-in hybrid in the back, like in the C63 or 4-door GT63 or the S-Class, the same principle. And then we have also something what is a little bit different, but also with the V8, and that is the SL680 Maybach or Maybach or a Maybach. But that is more towards the luxurious side. As we know, the Maybach is more like a luxury car, but they say at Mercedes that the Maybach SL is the most sporty Maybach, which is true, because this is first and foremost a sports car, not a luxury car. It's sports car, which is also Grand Tourer. So I will now just increase the heating to 25. It's getting a little bit cold, and air scarf to level 2. Okay. So what I would pick, I would say that I think 55 and 63, so this one and the least powerful one, are like a sweet spot. I will just turn on here the heating. Of course, the e-performance, how much quicker could this car be? Also in the GT format, also can get the e-performance in the SL. So very interesting topics. Here in Europe, the car, the SL gets 20 to 25% price reduction, so it's actually a fantastic deal in my opinion. You can get this car was new, I believe, 255 here. Now you can get it for 195k, maybe 185, depending on the spec. So certainly a great price for 585. Okay, 800 you get in the e-performance, and also the weight is increased. So but the e-performance is quite a crazy machine for sure. So I find the cabriolet to be or we can say roadster. This is roadster, not the cabriolet. Most enjoyable driving like this early morning or sunset, mainly because you don't have as harsh sunlight, or even nighttime. I would say the worst time is between like a 10 a.m. 10 o'clock, and then towards, I would say, like 4, so 4 p.m. 1600. So those are the, because of the sun is too high. When it's not sunny is okay, but this sort of chill sunset drive are what I love, and also night drives. This car is has so much, but night drive, especially in the city, because outside not that enjoyable. Because I know I find it better in the city without the roof. So Yeah, that's the. I'm also surprised that I like this more than the GT, because the GT was really amazing, but all of the senses which you are exposed to, and everything what you can feel without the roof is that much more intense than with the roof. But one big benefit of the GT is actually the cargo capacity, which is 350 liters. That's really crazy. Now I feel like my neck is like in the oven, is roasting. Because when you are driving slower, this blows so much hot air, it's crazy. So you need to lower it or turn it off in the city. Let's go Sport Plus. Wow, this never gets old, this powertrain, and you can even hear the blow off like in some sort of rally car. We are here. We have some twisty corners. Let's do this. Wow. So yeah, this is truly this is one of the best cars which I driven this year. Maybe I would go for the GT just because of the boot space, because I really like to have a usable boot space. This one is also usable, but the GT is like on another level. You have so much space. It's really groundbreaking for a sports car. So tell me, which other sports car has so much essentially boot space as the GT two-door? Or even this SL has quite a very nice amount. I was yesterday in IKEA and I bought the curtains. What else? Like a plate. Then I bought ottoman, a bunch of other stuff, and I put it in the, also like a lamp, I put it in the boot. So with this car to get so much enjoyment, it's yeah, it's experience for sure. So what you can do in Sport Plus or race mode, you can dial the suspension one level back. This is what I like to do. So not to have it in Sport Plus, but in Sport. This is like in between the Comfort and Sport Plus, so it's sort of in between mode, which I really enjoy. And this never gets old. And even the blow-offs, this is engineered to a lot of fun for me. Those people which say that this car is not fun, I don't understand why. Maybe they didn't drive it, but for me it's really great fun. And even in Sport Plus, the suspension, if you have a good road, then it's quite nice actually. So yeah, for sure. Tell me which other car can give you everything: the comfort, the performance, latest technology, digital lights, this screen, ambient lighting, this sort of analog, old school but yet modern cockpit. Tell me which car, because I'm struggling to find the competitors. If you look, the closest competitor in sort of idea is 911, the Porsche 911. In this case 911 Cabriolet or Roadster, and it's different in the interior. It's completely different. It's more conservative. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's different experience for sure. It's It's less extravagant, it's more like a clinical sort of experience, and everything is more like a sort of more conservative, we can say, more classical, let's say. So 911 definitely is different vibe than here with the SL and GT. So for me, and the most important thing which I didn't mention is actually that we have the V8 engine. 911 does not have a V8 engine. I really like the Boxer 6-cylinder, but for me, what you have emotional aspect with 911, I would say it's in terms of the sound, definitely the GT3. The other versions, not as much. And this has extremely good sound, exhaust pop, and you don't need to do anything. It's from the factory. Check out here the animations on the screen. This is really insane, this car. We have also carbon ceramics, CCB. And the blow off is so noticeable. Before I never heard this sort of sound on AMG, only on the 4-door e-Performance. And if you go up to 60 km/h, you can actually fold the roof. So you can do slide on the display, or you can hold the button. Now the soft top will essentially close. It takes a couple of seconds and you hear the beep when it's end. Now I can lower the temperature. Also it keeps you nice in the lane, so that's also really good. And I can turn off the air scarf. So yeah, now how quiet is this? How quiet is this? Wow, very fantastic cruiser, this car. It can serve as a GT, because if you have a roof up, then it's like a coupe. So you can get two cars in one. You can get the coupe and also the roadster in one car. It's so quiet. Can you notice the difference? Do you hear the difference? I hope you can. But one more time, let's do. I will just lower the window and let's do sound in the tunnel. This really is a different kettle of fish. It's a super fish. It's a, yeah, it's the big boy, the big shark, the whale, the big fish. So yeah, I would say it's like a shark. This different kettle of fish. It's shark because it's also big, muscular, but also can move very nicely in the we can say water on the road. So yeah, that's the difference here. Alright guys, so let's do last drive in the tunnel and we'll try to do some pops. Now we can simulate the GT, because you have a roof down. With the GT you cannot put the roof down, of course, because it's a metal structure. Okay, so fourth gear, third, let's do second. Wow, okay. So that's the beauty of this car. I need to go into AFFALTERBACH because I don't have fuel anymore, so I need to go to the gas station to fill it up. Alright guys, so we are on the highway and I want to show you how the digital light actually cuts out the car in front. So here we have in front the car, which is really nicely cut out, and everywhere around the car is actually the high beam. So you can see that the sides are in high beam. Now also these top signs and the sides, everything is beautifully illuminated. So you can see the cutouts around the car like a black box. I hope you can see this on the camera. Yes, now we can see it. Okay, so everywhere apart from this, and also check out here on the road, we have actually the illuminative signs which tells us like danger or stuff like that. If I'm too close to the car, if I'm deviating from the lane. And now we have other car, so let's see. Okay, this, so it cuts out both cars simultaneously, so at the same time. So this is a fantastic technology. Now if I indicate, the car will change lane, and check out here the illumination on the lane. This looks very, very good. And now we can do the same, change lane towards the right. You can see the car is now changing lanes, but I stop holding. Okay, so now it's cancelled. So let's do it now. The car is illuminating the lane and it's switching the lanes without me doing basically anything. I just indicate it one more time now. Check it out. And completely automatic lane change. Okay, so now it's cutting out the truck which is in front, so it doesn't blind the truck in front. This is a high load truck. Look how bright is the light here, the light source. But the side of the road is still in high beam. So now let's turn this off. Now let's turn it on. Off, you can see the side. It gets a lot of light. Now let's turn it off. So it's really helpful. Now let's overtake shortly the truck. We have now full high beam. But on the left side it cuts out ongoing traffic, if there is any. Alright, so now we are outside of the highway, and check out how it's cutting out other cars. It keeps a really nice cutout. But everything else is on the high beam. So that is truly next level digital light technology, which I think this is so good for the nighttime driving, so helpful and so powerful. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications so you're notified for all upcoming episodes. Thank you so much for watching and stopping by on the channel, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.